Imagine you start your conversation and someone just interrupts you in between. Uh, just someone pokes the nose in between. You just initiate dialogue and you are interrupted by someone. See, if you do so, you'll feel rust and not smart though. So that's the same feeling that other person goes through. If you just interrupt them while conversation, they have not just, even complete their statement, and just you come in between and you just start your own dialogue. It makes them feel that they're rust and they're not smart though. Sometimes you guess it wrong and you just change the perspective completely. So before you initiate your own dialogue, before you state anything important in that conversation, you should listen to them completely. Let them finish these statements, let them finish what they're saying, and then you should come upon the best statements ever possible. It will also give you the quite sufficient time in order to come with the best reply ever possible. It'll give you unfair advantage in the best conversation. See, it'll also help you. For example, if someone says, I'm just stuck in my job because, and you just jump in, yeah, because boss is bad. Yeah, they're nowadays they're disgusting. They don't have any leadership skill. And the person was saying something really differently, like there was complete distinguishment in that, and you just change the perspective completely. See, and the reason why they initiated the conversation, they won't let it finish. They'll finish it there itself because you have your own perspective, and it'll just end up there itself. So in conversation, you should let the person finish first before you interrupt them. Next mistake that we often do is that giving quick solution instead of listening. See, sometimes people talk to us not because they want to talk to us, not because they're going through some kind of problem, because they want someone that they should share their problems with. Because they cannot rely upon Siri, they cannot rely upon Google Assistant, they don't have trust upon ChatGPT or Alexa. They need a human. They need a particular person with whom they can share their feelings. They can elaborate their details. They can get the conversation done. That's their main motive. They talk to you not because they have some problem, but they look for people who can listen to us. See, nowadays when we are surrounded by technology, we avoid going in real life conversation. We prefer chats rather than real life conversation. And after arrival of Meta, we can imagine what impact can it bring in future. So at this time, at least, before everything gets complete transformed, we should actually take the full advantage of what's going at this time. Because in future, if you think that real people will come in front of you in order to discuss normal chit chat or matter, that Maggie wasn't tasty, you're guessing it wrong. That's not where we are going ahead. Understand? We're leading through some really complete transformation age. So instead of providing quick solution, you should listen to person completely, and before giving any solution, you should just prefer listening rather than explaining things. People often want empathy, not your choice, not your advice. People want someone that they can rely upon, they can share their feelings with, because that's exactly what's lacking in current scenario. And they look for people who can share their feelings. They can understand their emotional state. They can understand what the person is going through. That's exactly the reason why people talk to others. Not because they look for solutions. See, internet is there. They can take the help of it in order to come to the best solution ever possible. And I'm pretty sure that the solution that will be preferred by you, even internet has a way better solution than you can provide. So you should not even think of that people want solutions from you. They want the best person that they can rely upon, that they can trust upon, with whom they can share their feelings. People often want empathy, not the advice. You should understand that. You should provide unasked advice, or even if it's actually required. You should observe the emotional state. You should observe whether the person requests advice, or it just wants me to listen to me completely. It's not just by advising you're minimizing their struggle. You don't do anything like that. You just make them feel unfinished. They feel that inside the hodgepodge that's created in brain after going through some struggle, they just lose it, and somewhere it comes in future with way better in a form of way, I would say, way more negative than it has arrived at this time. For example, if someone says, I'm feeling lost in life, the bad response can be, oh, it's okay, just go and make 5 year plan, bro. You can do it. The good response can be, sounds like you're carrying a lot of weightage upon yourself. What's exactly is that's making you feel this? Elaborate it. You can trust me. Trust me, today's generation does not need information. Today's generation does not need advices because everywhere it's available and free of cost it is. All that people need is a person, is a neck upon which they can rely, they can put their head upon. Be that neck, be that shoulder upon which people can trust. Not the person like Siri can do your work way easier than you would do. So let the Google Assistant do its work, advices, you focus upon feelings, understanding, empathy. See, sometimes you just fourth mistake that you do, which is last, is that you start judging the person quickly and start jumping to conclusion. For example, if you observe someone and they're really jolly mooded, you might think the person is cringe because you are not in that emotional state. Maybe you want, but you cannot do it, and that's why out of jealousy you state someone that that's really cringe. The person is laughing a lot. He's a male. He shouldn't be laughing so much. Or she's a female. She should be excited or jolly mooded all the time. It's that's not how it works. See, your gender does not create your emotional state. Your emotional states are created by circumstances. Your emotional states are created by the problems that you go through. Emotional states are created by people with whom you share your conversation. The books that you go through, the burden that you're carrying a lot along with you, these are the things that decide your emotional state. And just before you jump into a conclusion, you should understand the person's emotional state. You should sit with them, talk to them, understand what they're going through. Maybe the person who is laughing in front of you might be crying badly upon their bed. Who knows whether it's male or female? Everyone does it. See, before you judge or jump to a conclusion, you should actually observe the person. And if you do so, if you'll start judging quickly, they'll close up immediately. Imagine you are asking a student a question, and before the answer gets finished, you just jump to a conclusion that, hey, excuse me, this word was wrong. Oh, wait, your pronunciation is wrong. Okay, this word wasn't supposed to be used here. If you'll state like this, the person will stop their self and won't answer anything like that. They'll just stop themselves. See, in a way, you've just destroyed someone's mood for the rest of the day. So before you do it, think about it. Try to match up your emotional state as per them. And if you cannot do so, at least let them be the way how they are. Assumptions kill real communication. So before you jump to a conclusion, you should observe the person. For example, if the person says, "I'm quitting my job," you should not instantly think the person is irresponsible. How can he even think of quitting a job? You know how much investment have I done? What development courses have I provided? The features that I have provided here, the salary package that I'm providing, this particular piece of shit. If you'll just think like that, the person will leave there itself. Even if you don't pay him the rest of the salary that you're keeping, he won't even require it. Don't think like that. Maybe he had some deeper valid reason that you don't know yet. Maybe you're the manager of your company, but the person with whom you are conversating, maybe you don't know your office well. But then who knows? Its subordinates are not good. Maybe your treatment was not good. Maybe the salary you're providing is not on time. There are hundreds of reasons why they can come to a decision. And before you jump to a conclusion upon that decision, you should think what exactly is the reason the person is coming to this solution.